Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's video. I'm starting this week's video in my office, getting ready to go out for dinner. It is currently Saturday evening and I took a couple of days off filming because yesterday was my first day back after travel, and today I just did cleaning around the house and all of these kind of boring chores that you have to do when you leave your house for a week. So yeah, so that was me. And now I am going out for dinner. It's our monthly supper club dinner. So we're going to a really lovely restaurant that belongs to a hotel, I wouldn't say upmarket hotel, because where I live, I wouldn't say anything is upmarket, but that's probably snobby of me to say. But yeah, it's a lovely hotel that has a restaurant and a bar. So I'm planning to, we're going out with my friends. All of us are coming this time, which is lovely. And yeah, I'm going to wear a dress and heels. So yeah, I need to kind of make my face, brush my hair, blow dry my hair. My friend is already texting me how she's like straightening her hair and doing all sorts of things. I am the most low-key, low-maintenance person ever. I just can't. I'm not very, into glamming up. You know it by now. You kind of know that I do very minimal makeup, and the makeup never changes. It's never like I have my evening look, and I have my work look. It's always the same. It's either my look or not, which now is obviously not. I try to kind of stay away from makeup after like the whole week wearing it, but yeah, so I need to get ready. I have pretty much 25 minutes, which should be plenty, and to put myself into dress. It's really hot. I know it looks like it's not because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but it's just my house is not that warm. Like it's currently almost 30 degrees outside. But yeah, it's like the first-ish, maybe second day of really kind of like high temperatures for England again. But it takes my house quite some time to warm up again. So I'm still wearing a sweatshirt and like trousers around the house. I've been reading all of you, because it's Saturday, I've been reading all of your comments under my last video, and it seems like you all really enjoyed me sharing kind of the story, how I met my husband, and where I lived in London, all that, which is lovely to hear. I'm very aware that I've kind of, over the past few weeks, I haven't been sharing much about my kind of widowhood and about like my relationship with my husband, or like that the overarching topic of this channel. I've been kind of focusing on myself, my feelings and all that. And I know that a lot of you are really interested in my kind of like that journey through kind of like marriage to widowhood, etc. So I'm going to share more. I'm going to especially share about my husband, because someone sweetly mentioned that my face just lit up when I was speaking about him. And it's so true. Like the reality is I still love him, but he's still not here. And that's unfortunately the story and the absolute like devastating truth of all of it. So yeah. So I'll try to share a little bit more, not all the time, but like little snippets when I think about it, like when something happens and jolts my memory, I'll try to share. But now I need to get ready because now I have only 20 minutes. If you're a lady and you like your lips to have some color, but you are really lazy in reapplying lipstick, I totally get you because I'm exactly the same. I absolutely, I love using lipsticks, but if I put it once, I never put it in my bag. If I put it in my bag, I never reapply it. So it's completely wasted on me after the first kind of use. But what I've started using recently and I took with me to work is this Burt's Bees. It's basically a lip balm. It's tinted and there's so many different colors. And I actually, when I was in London, one of my colleagues had them and she said she has so many colors. Obviously she's in the US. Burt's Bees is American product. So in the US, it's dirt cheap. In the UK, it's around £6, which is, cheap, but it's a lip balm. So, it's quite steep because it's obviously imported. And there's so many colors, according to skin tones, etc. I went for rose, which is kind of scarily red looking, but because it's a tinted lip balm, it's just so natural and it's a lip balm. So I like it and therefore I reapply it. And for anyone asking, what I'm actually wearing right now is this sweatshirt that my friend made me maybe, I want to say 13 years ago when Outlander, the TV show, came out. And she made me this, it's already ruined, I've used it for so many years, and it's a homeware. But it's literally a sweatshirt. I think it was from H&M, and she, because she's talented, painted Sassenach on it. Not because I'm in love with Outlander. I think I've seen maybe the first season. I didn't carried on with it. I don't think it's kind of my type of genre. However, Sassenach is obviously, it means basically an English person, in, Gaelic. So yeah, it was kind of a foreshadowing, kind of a funny joke anyway. So there you go. Funny story. Already. It is now Sunday morning and I am on my morning dog walk with Finn. It is a little bit later than I would want. It's 10:30 and it's quite warm, so I'm doing a very short walk with him because I'm aware of heat stroke, etc. in dogs. So I'm keeping it in the green areas, in shaded areas, and very short walk. So only for 30 minutes instead of out for over an hour. It's because I had a really good time yesterday with my friends. We went for dinner. The dinner was I had really lovely steak, so I can't complain. But others had quite unremarkable food. And to be honest, steak, unless the meat is not good, you can't mess it up. So I was quite happy, but yeah, it wasn't the best choice. It was supposed to be really lovely. Restaurant in a really lovely hotel, because it was very quick in and out, because we didn't want to have a dessert or anything, we decided to have a drink in a different pub, and that was lovely. And we just talked until almost 10, which was really nice because it was warm evening, really lovely. And then we came home, and one of my really nice friends, she came to mine, and we had more chat until midnight. She left her car at mine, so she came this morning around like 9 o'clock to pick up her car, and we had a more chat. So we had a cup of tea, and I had a coffee obviously, but a cup of tea until 10:30, so just to have a bit more chinwag. And today I literally have no chores. I already did a lot of chores while she was there. Like I put my washing on, did hoover, I baked bread, so I'm kind of set for the day. The only thing I need to do after this walk, I need to take Finn to a really nice kind of a pet shop. There is a really lovely one that I normally don't go, but they are quite knowledgeable, and I need to talk to them about Finn's food, because I want to give him more appropriate food for his acid reflux. And they are also really lovely because they guarantee if your dog doesn't like it or doesn't eat it, doesn't suit him, you can bring it back and then they refund your money. So I want to try it out. So we'll go there after the walk. But other than that, it will be very chilled Sunday. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be anywhere. It's so nice. It's so nice after like being here, there and everywhere. And I'm also wearing the dress again, because all of you in the comments were saying like, just wear whatever you want. So I am wearing it. But yeah, it is absolutely amazing how you just crave this time by yourself, this time that is not taken by anything else. It's not taken by people, but it's also not taken by chores, responsibilities, demands, etc. So I will definitely drink it up. I will enjoy it. I'll just enjoy my leisurely Sunday after I come back from the pet shop and just do nothing. I'm home. It's really, really hot, so you can see how glowy, let's call it glowy and not sweaty, I am. So I went for this one. The person there was so knowledgeable. I basically said I need something for acid reflux, and internet says that is low fat and semi-low protein. So basically most normal foods will not suffice. And because low protein means mostly birds, you're looking at a lot of food that's chicken, and Finn is really, 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 really not good with chicken. Like he can have it as a treat, but as his main meal, all day, every day is not good. So I went, so basically that man was looking through all of their food that is quite low fat, and low fat is usually for kind of either dogs that want to lose weight or kind of senior dogs. So we were looking through all of their options, and they are very specialist dog food store or like pet store. So they don't do your kind of like basic Purina and Royal Canin or like just all of the kind of cheap supermarket brands. They're very specialist, so very like high reviewed, really good food. So we went through all of it, and he found just a few, because if you go for like a game, which Finn loves, he loves game, he loves pork, he currently eats pork, it's all quite high fat and high protein. So we found one that it's called Tribal, and it's fresh pressed food, and it's turkey, and it says it's kind of senior or light. So like all of the instructions for like losing weight, and it said here that it doesn't bloat, that like a normal dog food will kind of rise with water, will kind of like in your stomach, will basically rise up and bloat, but it doesn't do that. So I'm hoping this is really good. But yeah, it's a TBD on like the fact that he can have turkey. He obviously had turkey before, but I am 100% unsure. And this store has also like 100% guarantee. So if your dog doesn't eat it because it doesn't like it or doesn't like work with him, you can bring your receipt back and the unused food, and they will return your money and like basically consult you to what to find, what else to find. So I went with more like a safer option, which is turkey, which he will like. Like he will eat it. It's more of a will it work with his stomach kind of problem. So that's one. And then the second one, that was an option. And I'm thinking really about it. I can't get it out of my head. I was driving and I was just thinking, I will probably, this is a small bag. This is 2.5 kilos. Finn is a almost 30 kilo boy. So this will last him like a week and a bit. So, this is just a trial. If he likes it, they have a 12 kilo bags, which I normally buy 15 kilo bags. But the other option was insect food. Yeah, there's a thing. It's a really good, like he said it's very like new thing, very sustainable, obviously for the planet, for consumption, and it's like, obviously, there's no allergies, and it's quite nutritiously very well balanced. So it helps dogs with their coat, with their digestion, with their kind of like body function. So it's very highly reviewed and coveted food. It's just insect food. So basically your dog is eating bugs instead of meat. So it's more like in your head that it's quite weird, but I'm very intrigued. And he said that most people absolutely like who tried it, absolutely love it. And taste wise, when you open the bag, apparently it smells much like Cheez-Its or like basically cheesy. So it doesn't have that meaty kind of heavy smell. It has more like a cheesy smell. So dogs still like it, like from just the kind of onset. So I might try that. The insect food was like only 1.5 kilos. So again, it's kind of like a trial and error. And if he doesn't like it, you can bring it back. So I might try it because I like the idea of like having very low stomach upset food that is very also sustainable in the long run. Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, for now, it's triable. And hopefully it will work. Sometimes you have a very successful day, and sometimes, hello, I love you too. Sorry. I love you too. Thank you. Love you. Okay. As I was saying, sometimes you have a really successful day, and sometimes you have a day when you're just questioning your life, and nothing really happened. Nothing serious happened. I just had absolutely terrible time cooking this evening. So it's Monday evening, and I often show you really simple and easy recipes that I just do, and I don't have recipes. I just kind of just go with it. But today, look how he lied down because it's sunny. Oh, good boy. But today, I somehow, you know how you just cook, like, so, story time. So, I just finished cooking. I made like a chicken chickpea kind of, I wouldn't call it stew. It was just kind of like a thick sauce, and made my orzo pasta with it. Everything was fine. I plated it up, and whilst it was cooking, I was already thinking like, I'm not sure about this, because I defrosted the chicken And when I was slicing it, I was just thinking, I'm not sure. And then obviously you kind of logically override your brain, just kind of keep pushing through, adding more ingredients, cooking through, like doing everything, and then just plating it up. And you sit down, you try it, you bite into the chicken, and then you're like, I'm not sure. And then suddenly you're just binning all of it and ended up eating just like a toast. I don't know. It's just like when you logically suppress your instinct, it just always bubbles up to the surface. And that's just kind of like a metaphor. This whole cooking experience is just a metaphor for life, isn't it? It's just, it always bites you. Like when you're trying to completely and 100% rely on your brain, the instinct, that feeling that something is not right, and you can't prove it. Like I can't prove if I ate it, I would be absolutely fine. Probably I would be like 90%, I'm 90% sure that I would be fine. But just my mouth was telling me like, no, just spit it out and bin it all. So I just did. And I feel horrendous because I spent like 45 minutes cooking and ended up having a toast for dinner. But such is life. And you just move on and you don't dwell on the fact that you've basically wasted ingredients and food. I hate wasting food because that's the most scarce resource with water together. Like this is how we keep ourselves alive, right? So I absolutely hate it, but sometimes you just need to go with it, go with your instinct and rely just purely on something in you that you can't prove, you can't put a finger on, but it's just guiding you. It's your light, guiding light through life. And I must say, I'm relying on it so much throughout my kind of current life. Like, I genuinely feel like I am just bumbling through, and I genuinely feel like I am just making it up as I go, which I do, but somehow all of this is turning great. And it's obviously I'm not talking about cooking, I'm talking about like life in general, like work, big life admin decisions, because I'm working on something behind the scenes. And yeah, it's just like when it feels right or when it feels wrong, but you can't really fully explain why. But you also feel like if you didn't do it, if you didn't go with that instinct, it would be against everything. Like your whole full body reaction would be just like, no. Then just go with it. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. And that's how I live. Like people do question me, like everything I do, people do question me. And I just don't have an answer for them, but I just do it anyway. Obviously stay safe. Don't do anything that would affect, like I'm talking about things that affect me. Obviously if it affects others, you need to take them into consideration. You can't just be selfish. But when it's your life and your life decisions that affect only you, just go with your kind of like je ne sais quoi kind of instinct that is guiding you through it, because you know the answer, you just can't logically explain it. Please tell me that it's not just me that needs to just zone out sometimes. Work is just getting on top of me. I literally needed to just step away, make myself coffee, and stare into a wall just for like 5 minutes without people wanting my time. I just it's incredible going from meeting to meeting to meeting, then support the new hire, then people just want a piece of me. Oh my god. It's just, yeah. I just feel absolutely fried, and I still have 2.5 hours to go. So I'll just keep staring into the wall for like the next 3 minutes, and then I just need to jump on another call and work through it, because I don't have time to actually do my work if I'm just on calls. So, double tasking. It is Thursday morning, and Finn is snoozing after his morning walk. It is back to really, really, really hot temperatures, so I just kind of gave up on my appearance today, so excuse me for that. Yeah, we are hitting 37, 38 degrees Celsius today, so I decided to go for a dog walk really, really early this morning. Before breakfast, before anything, we just went straight. We rolled out of bed, went for a dog walk, and now Finn is back in his bed. Whilst I just hoovered the house before it becomes really, really hot. Because if you have a dog, you know that you just need to hoover every other day at least to keep up with the fluff. So I did that, and yeah, it's good to do it anyway, but it's absolutely good to do it really early in the morning before it becomes 38 degrees. And yeah, I've had really kind of uneventful week. There's a lot going on in the background, and I sadly can't talk about it because I feel that certain things are better to just said once they're done, rather than sharing with people that are not involved in the process, and then you feel like you are letting everyone down if it doesn't happen. And that doesn't just mean only you guys on YouTube, but it means literally people in my personal life. And, it's just better to keep certain things that take a long time, that are really mostly out of your control, and keep them private for as long as possible, because, yeah, it is sometimes a battle, because I am an oversharer. I like to say everything that's coming to my head at any time. But yeah, I'm learning to just keep certain things to myself until I have something concrete to share with others. So that, yeah. But other than that, work is busy as always. I do intense days. But because it's been really, really warm, I've become a hermit a little bit, and I'm outside of dog walks. I don't go anywhere. And this upcoming weekend, I'm kind of looking forward to it because I have 0 plans, which will be really nice. I might make plans. We're still on it's just Thursday, isn't it? I feel like this week's video will be such a letdown after last week's video, because I was here, then, everywhere. And this week it's been just a little bit of friends, but a lot of work and just really suffocating heat. So yeah, I hope that next week will be slightly better. I'll be on the move. I am hoping to take some time off, very like mini time off, and just go somewhere for one night to just break that cycle and let myself breathe a little bit and let others take responsibility at work for a little bit, because everyone else are going on holiday. So it will be just kind of like a one night somewhere, I don't know where, I haven't booked anything, and I'm taking the dog with me. Yeah, it will be very impromptu if it happens. It might not happen, you never know with me. This is so strange, I used to be such a planner and organizer, and now I am kind of like last minute person, but also I don't mind when something is not completely planned to the minute. I think with everything that happened around my husband and that whole unpredictability of our life when he was ill, and then him just being gone, I realized that I can figure everything out. So very little now kind of scares me, and this kind of unknown doesn't really bother me anymore. And I know that I'm capable just sorting something out like last minute. So yeah, that's quite a difference of my personality over the years. But I hope you enjoyed this week's video. It's been very slow pace. It's been very uneventful, but such is life. It ebbs and flows, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Busy at work means very simple, easy, quick, but semi-healthy lunch. Pasta, tuna, sweet corn.